Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. It is February 27th. I am interested in a news story I read that Ron DeSantis signed a bill which allowed him new power over Disney. Specifically, they allows the state to now name members to a 5-person board that oversees the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which is the area where Disney World is. Disney World was working in a situation they had a lot of autonomy within Florida to do what they wanted and build up Disney World. And there was a big spat, brouhaha between Ron DeSantis and Disney, with Disney taking offense to Ron DeSantis's treatment of LGBTQ community and gender affirming surgeries for young people, so on and so forth. And they stood up for that. And now they're facing the consequences of that stand, which is Ron DeSantis trying to defang Disney and punish them for defying him. Don't we love being ruled as opposed to governed? Okay, that's fine. But the Republicans passed this. I want to know, how is this going to work out? I don't think DeSantis is going to win this one, because he's going to be replaced. The people he put on the board are handpicked by him, and there's Christian nationalists in there and big-time donors and such. So it's a completely fair and balanced board there. So, question is, how does this impact Disney's operations in Florida? How is this going to play out? What's the general feeling in Florida? Boy, cards are flipping over, including the burden card. So this is not going to be an easy thing. This is going to cause some big decisions that need to be made. Okay, so how is this overall situation going to happen? Well, somebody feels victorious, and I don't think that's going to be Disney. So he feels victorious, but he's made a date with the devil. Okay, so again, Ron DeSantis is going to feel victorious. He taught Disney a lesson or two. Now he might think of Disney as being the devil, but really, I think he's shot himself in the foot. The Republicans are about smaller government, hands-off government, and he just went in there and did the biggest hands-on government thing you can do. So the hypocrisy is there, and he went against big business, which are usually the supporters of the Republican Party. So, yeah, he won a battle. Not going to win the war doing it this. This is not going to work out the way he wanted it to. Okay, so in the past we have the Queen of Swords. I think this was Disney's. This is more Disney. They had to make a hard decision. Now, do we roll with what DeSantis is saying, or do we fight it? And they went out and fight it, and they were very clear in their opinion on things. And DeSantis was equally clear what he was going to do if they didn't comply with his demands. So here we are. They both get that one. The current situation, the lovers. Okay, so this is a mutually beneficial relationship that we were seeing between Disney and the state of Florida. Disney is a huge draw to Florida. Not only from people in the U.S., but internationally bringing people in. So this is now a very strained relationship between the state of Florida and Disney. Overarching energy is illusions and delusions. I think in this case, this is referring to DeSantis' decision to put this board in there. I don't think the board's really going to be able to do a lot to change things. Certainly, boards can be bribed, and I fully expect that the people that are on that board that were cronies of DeSantis are expecting they're going to get paid in order to let Disney doing what they're doing. Sorry to be cynical like that. I'm not the type of person who automatically thinks of bribery, but with these folks, I do. And I don't think the other part of with the Seven of Cups is DeSantis hasn't thought this through. he really has not thought this through. He sees all the benefits, all the win, but he's not seeing the downside. And he probably thinks it's because Disney's not going to do anything. They're not going to just pick up and leave, are they? But there's the decision that needs to be made. Maybe there were some compromises that were trying to be made between Disney and DeSantis, but the lesson to be learned is for Cups that people aren't getting what they wanted out of this. Now, I know Disney's not getting what they want out of this, but then that's going to be the follow-up question: what's Disney going to do about it? Disney doesn't like what just happened. They can work, and Disney said they were going to work within the parameters of this sport. That's what this is representing. They don't like what they're going to have to do. But they've also been around for a really long time. They will be around for a longer time than DeSantis or his board. So they might be playing a longer game and say, you know, we're just going to have to deal with these people for a little bit, and then we'll back somebody to replace them that will be more Disney friendly. Outcome is the Page of Cups. It's same stuff, different day. Yeah, there's going to be some changes. There's going to be some weirdness. And I think Disney is just going to roll with it. Again, this is going to be a couple years, assuming that nothing changes. It's going to be a couple years of them having to deal with it. But they're making plans. They are making plans. They're not sitting down idly. They may not be able to do anything short term about this, but they've got long-term plans that they're going to do in this case. So, you know, for Mr. DeSantis, enjoy your victories while you've got them. I don't think this is as big a victory as you think it's going to be, especially if you have presidential aspirations, because while that may have played well in Florida, that probably won't play well in the rest of the country. You know, right-wing media is on about socialism and, you know, want small government, and here we go with the government coming in and telling you what to do and how to do it. Okay, it's not smaller government. Don't know what that is, but it ain't what you said you're doing. Okay, so what's Disney going to do? Aren't we all more curious about that anyways? So what's Disney going to do with this situation? It looks like, on the short term, they're just going to try and work within the parameters they've got. But what is Disney going to do with all this, with this situation? Let's get some extra insight. Kind of want to put that on the top. I'll remember that one, see if it comes up. Nine of Pentacles, that's enjoying the good things that you have. I think that Disney is, you know, they recognize they got a good deal. They had a good deal going for a long time. This is a hiccup. Okay, we've got all sorts of cards bouncing around here, so let's go ahead and throw. Spirit says I'm done shuffling. Shuffling badly. Yep, they're being held hostage. You know, they know their hands are tied in this one. They really can't do a whole lot about it, and they're stuck. DeSantis knows they're stuck, and they know they're stuck. But what's going to cross that? Queen of Cups. They're not going to let DeSantis know that they're upset about this. They're just going to, okay, we're going to be businessmen. We're going to be professional about it. But what's going on underneath? Maybe nothing. Maybe they're just going to have to take this one. In the past, King of Swords, we had the Queen of Swords come up. In the past, Disney called the shots, especially in the Reedy Creek Improvement District. They were the king. They owned and ruled that little area of Florida. But that's in the past. They no longer get to do that. They are making plans, and they will go forward with those plans cautiously, but they are not going to sit idly by on this one. They are going to, I'm sure they've been putting plans together as a contingency for this for the past year and a half that we've had this drama. And the overarching energy is the Magician. It's the Magic Kingdom. Their plans are, yeah, they're going to work on manifesting candidates to help them along. They're not sitting idly. They will create their own reality, and they're not going to wait for anybody to save them. They're going to save themselves. Going forward with offers, peace offers, they're going to reach out to non-DeSantis supporting politicians, whether they're Republican or Democrat. They're going to reach out to them and donate to them and work with them in order to restore things back the way they were. So they have a plan, and they're going forward with that plan. And it's, that Nine of Cups could also be a truce with DeSantis. We'll play nice, but don't think for a second that they aren't doing something outside of that. And then the outcome is the Seven of Swords. They're going to do it under the cover of night. They aren't going to advertise this. They're not going to declare war with Ron DeSantis. This is all going to be, hush hush, behind the scenes, backroom deals, that sort of thing. And honestly, it's what DeSantis has coming to him. It's also what Disney has coming to him too. They've had a good deal with the Wheel of Fortune. They've had a good deal. They've been lucky to maintain that situation for as long as they have. And they may not have as good a deal going forward with this, but they had a really good run, and I think that they'll get back close to where they were before. They may not get everything, but they'll get close to what they were before. I'm not going to cry Disney or River for that one, but I do applaud them for at least trying to stand up for people's basic rights. So there is that. Kudos to them for at least doing that. Okay. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, throw comments in there, do all the YouTubey things, and I appreciate your help on this one. Have a great night. Bye-bye.